I don't have repentance, sadly. But yes, this is the trash man here, not an imposter. I am an imposter too. Now, anyway, let's get back to business. Let's get back to brass tacks. What I think about this game? This game's great. It's actually amazing. It's very fun. It's very hard. It's pretty hard. It's very addictive. Has a lot of cool items, hundreds of item combinations that you can. So no two runs are ever going to be the same. There's like 14 or so characters, maybe even more than that. It's actually amazing. All characters are different, have different kinds of stuff. One of the characters is a challenged character that just dies in one hit. Yes, but there's just a lot of items that you have to unlock. And there's just very specific ways to unlock them, which I find really cool. And I love that aspect, and I love how the dungeons and basement is designed, and how the story progression works. Because this game's replayability is absolutely insane. There's so much to do in the game. There's so many characters to unlock. There's so many challenges to do. So many items that you can try. It's just like you never will have the same experience with the game, because it's just super fun. You know, like then there's greed mode, hard mode, grittier mode, which are really fun. Obviously, this isn't Repentance, so soon I'll be playing Repentance like all day. There's going to be no stop with me, because I am going to be re-addicted to this game. Like I'm already like super addicted to this game, but obviously with Repentance there's tainted characters. I don't know the story much. I'm not gonna really talk about the story at all. But yeah, I recommend, if you ever have the time and money to get Binding of Isaac at all, I think it's very worth it. It's super fun game. Lots of time you can spend into it. I've already spent hundreds of hours into the game. I've been playing it since like the beginning of 2021. It's actually becoming one of my favorite games. It just kind of just in general, super fun, super addictive. Nothing strikes me really wrong about it, other than the fact that on the console version there's so much lag if you have the control, like for controller wise, because it's the only game that I have that if I'm even like slightly, I don't know if it's the game or not, or it's just my controller, but like I don't really experience it with many other games where like if like I'm turned to the side at all and just kind of playing the game where I'm just kind of like this and like slightly away from the TV, then like it doesn't read my inputs very well. I don't know if that's the game itself like having a weird compatibility error with a PS4, or it's because my PS4 is weird. I don't know. It might not be the game, so I'm just gonna keep it on a maybe. But yeah, there's not really much I could say wrong with the game. Obviously, if you don't really like the religious kind of background of the game, obviously I can see that kind of being in it. Obviously, religion is just kind of like a story kind of form out of it, because it's like, because I know the creators of it intended it to kind of show off the corruption of a forced religion. Oh, my PS4's turning off. Fun. Okay. Now, yeah. What I have to say about this game is I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's actually crazy good. It is a crazy good game. Obviously, without Repentance might even make the game entirely like even like a 9.9 out of 10 for me. I don't know. The game's almost perfect for me, other than the fact that obviously, yeah, it might just be consoles that I am really not the biggest fan of, because I like just mouse and keyboard kind of controls, which I mean I think I'd have to use arrow keys for Binding of Isaac, or I'd just use 8, 4, 5, and 6. 8 as shooting up, 5 is shooting down, 4 is shooting left, and 6 is shooting right. Okay, I think that's going to be my controls for the game, and then just simple WASD. So yeah, I think I'd give Afterbirth Plus, just not the DLC itself, but just the game in general, a 9 out of 10. It's a very good game, very fun game. Have a good night, folks. See ya.